What's up, ballers? And let me hear you holler in the comments. This is Jacob from Hoops Variety Hour coming at you with another Variety Speak. Today I will be giving some quick thoughts on the Patriots' recent signing of Cam Newton and why this is such a great fit for the Pats. Cam Newton is a player that I believe has been overlooked the last couple of years, and I believe the Patriots scored big with this signing. Honestly, I'm a little shocked it took this long for a team to swoop him up. This is a player who was a former MVP in 2015, and although he has sustained injuries between then and now, I don't believe this will be a major hindrance for him going forward. Not to mention, the Patriots signed an incredibly team-friendly contract that is incentive-laden and will not cost them much to gamble on a player with an insanely high ceiling. If Newton can play even close to his 2015 MVP level, the entire league will seem foolish for letting the Patriots swoop up a player that only cost them $7.5 million. If Cam Newton gets injured, on the other hand, they really won't be out too much money because most of the $7.5 million is based on him playing well and him meeting the incentives that were put in his contract. Not to mention, the Patriots also have a backup in Jarrett Stidham, who is looking for a chance to play, and signing another player at this position will only make him compete and get better. Fortunately for Cam Newton, he will be joining one of the best coaches ever in Bill Belichick. If there is any coach in the NFL, I would assume Bill Belichick could be the coach that will get the most out of this player and maybe bring him to his former MVP level of play. On top of the opportunity to work with one of the greatest NFL coaches ever, Cam Newton is joining a team that relies heavily on defense and just spent their 2 second-round picks on defensive players at the safety and linebacker position. This is a team with an elite defense that went 12-4 last year while lacking major offensive versatility and a deep threat. Newton, as a versatile quarterback that is able to run and throw the deep ball, is no doubt more physically dominant than Tom Brady was last year. Tom Brady, being one of the best quarterbacks ever, was diminishing in his physical ability, and Cam Newton will be a major upgrade at the position. The only question is whether or not Newton can keep the turnovers to a minimum. I believe Bill Belichick will do wonders for this though, because Bill Belichick will force Cam Newton to fall in line with the current Patriots system. This system is built on not turning over the ball, running it a lot, and being very conservative with their play calls. On top of this, the Patriots picked up 2 tight ends in the 3rd round in this year's draft, a position in which they have been lacking in recent years, and will likely look to add more receiving options before the season starts, possibly in the form of Josh Gordon or Antonio Brown, who are potentially available and will be ready partway through the season. Even if they don't sign another receiver, they still have a decent receiving corps with the likes of veterans in Julian Edelman, Mohamed Sanu, and they have a young receiving threat in N'Keal Harry. All of these players could shine with a playmaker like Cam Newton as the signal caller with his versatile skill set. All in all, this is a very low-risk contract for a player with an incredibly high ceiling. Another move by Robert Kraft and the Patriots front office that will put them back in contention and have the league bowing down to one of the best front offices in the NFL. They answered their main position of need at quarterback, and it will be fun to compare where Brady and Belichick end up at the end of the season now. Now that Belichick has someone potentially great at quarterback, it will be a much better comparison of who has truly made the Patriots better in the past. Will it be Brady, the best quarterback to ever grace an NFL field, or will it be Belichick? Although, I believe when the season is over, we'll all realize they are both great, and the Pats and Bucks will likely face off in the playoffs. I think this will be one of the most interesting series in this playoffs this year. The Bill Belichick and Tom Brady question will really never be answered, and I think we'll both come to realize that these two are top quarterback and coach no matter the outcome. Let me know what you think about this signing, and let me know if you think the Patriots should have decided to tank and get Trevor Lawrence in the draft instead. This is Jacob with HVH signing out.
These seems to be energy resources.